We're here inside the shop today in front of the very, very well-known PAP Paramotors. And my friends, these are called the PAP Tinox frames. These are titanium frames with a blend of stainless. Hey guys, I'm Matt Minyard. We're here at my place, Paramotor in Louisiana, and I'm making Paramotor review videos for you guys. So if you like these videos, make sure to leave a like, comment down below what else you want to see in the next video. I've got a whole video series coming out with reviews on all these Paramotors in the room. So please guys, if you like it, comment down below. Thank you so much. Whatever you feel like saying, please let us know and subscribe, hit that bell. Get notifications when we drop the new videos because we're dropping them like it's hot. PAP has been known to be the pioneers of weight shifting paramotors since the late 80s. I literally have spent many nights hanging out with Nico and Pierre, the guys who run this family-owned company in the south of Spain. They fly in a beautiful, beautiful place. You gotta go check them out. They have this thing called PAP Experience. In the description, you can find the link. But these guys love to fly so much, they pioneered the original weight shifting paramotor that everyone loves to fly these days. You gotta thank Pierre and Nico for that because they really made it happen. These paramotors resemble free flight the most that I've ever experienced because of their really low hook end point. The low hook end point is actually properly set so the paramotor thrust line is just where you want it. So we're gonna cover the Atom 80 first, and we're gonna talk about why it's amazing. And first of all, I just wanna highlight this new PAP Tinox frame. It is available in this size, which I believe is a 1400 millimeter, and they also make a 1500 millimeter. So basically you can get this size, or you can get a bigger size. The bigger size lets you swing a bigger prop. For guys into long distance, paramotor, cross country, economy, you want to fit a 140 centimeter prop, get a 1500 millimeter cage or 150 centimeter cage, and you can do that. And then when you want to take it off and put it in your car, you just pop off that one snap, you pull this little button and cap off, your pull start drops down. Now I open the cage, which fits very tight and perfectly. Then I pop off that buckle and I open the cage on the side, and then I have a push pin here. I push, a few twists, and here you go. You have the cage. There's nice travel cage bags. I should go get those. But for now, let's put that cage on the ground. Now this part is my favorite. You put one hand here and you pull in this direction. Voila, you pull off the cage, one more push pin on the bottom, push it, and there's your cage. So this is for sure the easiest cage I've ever worked with. I've been flying PAPs since probably 2014. They're the first really good paramotor I've ever owned, because before that I had a little flimsy plastic one with fiberglass and things. But look at how awesome this cage comes apart so easily. Not done. The harness gets folded right up. And this harness has an airbag. If you have a bad landing one day and you decide you're gonna hit the ground pretty hard, you're gonna wish you had an airbag. So that's what that's all about, is back protection. So as you see, we've got this little Atom 80 on the back. The PAP Tinox is amazing because you can fit any type of engine that you want on the back of the same frame. All those cage pieces are titanium, and this is stainless steel. Stainless steel is a little bit stronger, it's a little bit heavier, takes a hit quite well if you hit the ground pretty hard. And we're gonna put this bad boy back together here in a moment. I just wanna highlight some of the torque offset spacers right here. That black spacer on the left side is pushing that arm out to the left. Then you've also got both arms curving to the left where the attachment point is to the carabiner. We are flying the SUP Air harness. very soft and comfortable, super padded. This is a custom built SUP air harness with the airbag. So you'll see the airbag immediately inflates when you take off because of the ram air going in this baffle, fills up the bag, and then the bag seals. So it's not inflatable. You don't pump it up. You don't have to do anything. It's an automatic airbag, and it is beautiful. We've been training with this motor, and to finally tune our throttle response, I decided to test out this new rubber band, which is super foolish for the video sakes. This is not what it comes like at all, but I actually started doing it and I kind of like it. So that's up to you guys, but it's something we like. So the next point I want to talk about, continued development. Really love PAP Paramotors because, first of all, they keep on working and they keep on changing and upgrading, and it's just the way to go. You want to work with somebody that keeps putting out new stuff. And these offset spacers offset the harness a little bit more on the front end. You can see that your body weight is to the right, your clip-in point is to the left, and those small little details are why this paramotor flies really, really well and behaves like it should. It doesn't twist and torque out of control like some other things can do. Now let's put the cage back together. I think I have the lower and left side. So I'm gonna step over here, twist it around so you guys can see. Stage one, you need to find the push pin on the bottom, insert into the hole, and there you go. You put it all the way in until it clicks. This is not lined up yet, and then you just simply pull up on it, line it up, and there it is. And we'll grab the next piece, which I hope is this one, and it is. So I line it up, push the push pin. Oh, too far. Okay, there we go. Having a little technical problem. Oh. Okay, that's about as hard as it is, guys. You saw it. Then these are plastic fittings that go into the titanium cage. So you see that doesn't line up right now. So I bump this in a little bit. Very simple, squeeze. That fits really tight. Snap, and it's installed. So we're gonna come over here, show you guys the same process. I push the pin, insert it into the hole, little wiggle, it locks into place. Push this in, put it down in there, go over to the side. Remember, find the push pin first, put it in the hole, then line up the cage. Fits so nice, so easy. Come over here, line up the pulley, put it on the shaft, put on the cap. Voila, one more connection on the top. No stress about it, it just fits. And that's why we're talking about how we love this thing. Look how easy that was, simple. So we'll talk about some other standard features of this paramotor is that you have this nice bungee cord hooked in. We're gonna just move over to the other one. Let's talk about the other machine here. So we've seen the Atom 80, guys. You know what the Atom 80 is about. If you haven't seen the Atom 80, check out our other videos. Just scroll through my channel and you can find videos of the MacFly 80, the other 80 on the Parajet, Maverick, each one. We've been flying the 80 a lot and we love it. So I think that's a good topic of concern right now is the Atom 80 is pretty popular. People like the Atom 80. I like the Atom 80. I love it. There's no way I could teach without it. Ever since I bought it, the teaching's been better. Pilots fly sooner. They feel safer. Girls fly it. They love it. It's easy. Kids love it. This is the future of our sport, is quieter engines, lighter motors, easier to put on, easier to fly. So let's put this 80 on our back and let's see how it feels. Let's make sure it fits like we want it to fit. we'll put on the harness. So you'll see the sup air harness just clips in nice and tight. Safety lock on the buckles, they're pressure loaded. And then, so we get buckled in. So we put on all of our straps. For the sup air harness, for it to fit properly, you see how I'm in a seat now with the airbag, and then I go back to standing position. You wanna make sure that back seat board folds up. When you have an airbag, you probably saw the airbag may not fold. So first, you wanna put it up, get ready for takeoff. And there's an important note on how you should hold the throttle, which is hand goes under it, then into the cable, into the grip. Cable over your forearm. That prevents it from going back into the cage, compared with the cable under your arm. Maybe you can get it back through there. So look at the difference. Kind of stays on your arm here, stays close to your body. That's a pretty good tip. So yeah, you've got plenty of adjustability for different big guys, small guys, little girls, kids. We've actually flown a tandem with this little motor, believe it or not. You guys can check out the video on my page. We'll put a link in the description. We did a tandem with this same motor right here. About 350 pounds this motor pushed through the air. So pretty impressive little 80. I gotta say, it's not as powerful as a Moster, but it's pretty good for most people to fly. I've seen 200-pound pilots and heavier pilots use it on even 20-meter reflex gliders. So this thing's pretty sweet. We love it, and we're happy with it in every single department. We're swinging the 130 prop on this guy. Plenty of clearance from the cage, everything well done. Sweet little motor. Highly recommended. If you're getting in the sport, get an Atom 80 to start with. Don't get a big powerful motor that you can't handle, that is rigged up on some homemade contraption. Guys, there are plenty of good options. There's just literally no time to waste. These guys have spent and dedicated their whole lives to providing us with the right kind of gear. It really works. It's really fun. We're gonna highlight how this Tinox frame is very versatile, fitting, how it can be used in many applications, how it's not just for kids and the small motors and all that, like some frames could be. This PAP Tinox frame is actually good for the big boys too, even for trikes. So if you're a trike guy, you're a big American pilot, just an overweight guy, you just want to fly with heavy loads and do whatever you want to do, the PAP Tinox is still built for the job. This is a Moster 185 on the PAP Trike with the Tinox frame. So this frame is built to be foot launched, trike launched, flown for your first flight, flown for acro flights, flown for racing flights, whatever type of flying you're into, this frame can handle it. So we already discussed how the frame comes apart. You understand why this little cap is on the pull start. We need to talk about these line guides, how they're designed for the PAP Trike. So when you clip in your riser, we'll take off the throttle here. When you clip in your riser to the carabiner, the riser goes back, the riser connects to the lines around here. Your lines go on this line guide, and then you sweep them back so your tires don't roll over your lines. So this is very, very simple. You just clip this piece on, just like that. Takes about 10 seconds to install, get them right, and then you won't ever run over a line and blow a takeoff. Now that same machine, so it's in trike mode right now, that same machine, you can take these line guides off of it, and I've already pulled off the pins, which are these guys. So these little pins go through the back of the trike and connect it. I'm gonna put the throttle here, and then I wanna show you, this is still the harness with the airbag, and in flight, when the swing arms come up, you're not sitting on the frame. You can still weight shift it with the trike, Guys compete with this trike all the time, all the competitions, and it's a very well-known trike for sure. So you see I'm gonna put my foot in here in front of it, same with my other foot. So now I can slide the trike out of here and show you guys how it is supposed to go in and out. So the Paramotor frame, for the PAP trike to be used, you take the frame, you slide it in, and then you just stick these little pins right through the hole, put on the cap. So that's how long it takes to mount your Paramotor to the trike. Pretty sweet trike. And then when you're done with it, you can pull out the pins for the axle, take out each axle, and then voila. You've also got the option to disassemble the front. I have this PAP rolling trike bag that the trike goes into. So we're gonna open up the bag, have a spare tire in mine, just in case. And let's put this frame inside the bag. Let's put this trike away. We'll show you that this airplane fits in a bag. Pretty cool. Okay, here we go. So now we've got the whole trike inside of its travel bag, ready to go. Which brings us over here to the PAP Tinox, ready to foot launch. Now you do need to adjust your hang points. You need to slide those hang points maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches. You'll get used to it once you get your own and test it. But I've actually found I can fly it at the same hang point without making any adjustment, and it flies nice. So here we are, brand new, never been flown PAP Tinox. So this is the brand new PAP Tinox with the Moster 185. This is the pull start edition. You guys can see it nice and clear. I'm gonna tighten up my straps here and get it right. So I'm getting buckled into the PAP Tinox Moster 185. This is a sweet, sweet combination. Really, really awesome fly. So this Paramotor has a torque strap. We'll talk about torque straps here. This is something really clever. So for lightweight guys, I remember when I first bought my first Moster 185, it was on a PAP frame, loved it. And I hooked up this torque strap. So when the motor wants to lean me to the right, it doesn't allow me to weight shift too much to the right. I'm actually trying to weight shift. And as soon as I take off the strap, I can weight shift a good bit. So if you're gonna be a lightweight guy and you wanna fly a big motor, this torque strap will keep you flying straight, but you can't really weight shift that much to the right. You'll have to loosen it in flight or just take it off. I really, really loved it for about 2 weeks, and then now I don't fly with the strap at all. But I used to in the beginning of time, so I remember all that. So that's an option. You can use it or not. But I'm wrapping up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you really liked the video, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Hit that button down here in the corner. Subscribe now, hit the bell, receive all the notifications. And thank you so much guys for watching this video. I really appreciate every viewer and every bit of feedback I can possibly get. Please let me know if we missed anything, you want to see something else, or any other future videos. Just shout out down below. Thank you guys, much love, and I'm signing out. Till next time, peace.